Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Drill. I'm your host, Doug, here with your video blog for Friday, April 11th, 2014. I have a great blog planned for you today. We're going to check out some MLB action. One guy being accused of using pine tar last night of the Yankees. We'll get to that. We'll have a look at the NBA playoff races. But first I want to get to the Masters. Let's update you on the leaderboard from Augusta National. Right now, the low man on the day is Thomas Bjorn. He is at -4 for the day. Got it up to -3. Leaders right now, Billy Haas, Louis Oosthuizen, Kevin Stadler, Jonas Blixt, all at -4. My guy Adam Scott tees off at in about 45 minutes. He's at -3. Other notables, Bubba Watson -3, Rory McIlroy -1, Jordan Spieth -1. Let's see who else we got as we move down through. Patrick Reed +1. And then we're going to have Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson is currently... Where's Phil? Phil Mickelson currently at -1 for the day. He is 3 over as he is through 8 holes. Okay, so conditions today are pretty perfect. Good weather again, low wind, a lot of low scores being thrown out there. It's currently 81 degrees, winds out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour, and it's not humid. So it's beautiful weather, perfect weather down there. I think the winner, if I had to pick a winner right now, I'd probably go with Adam Scott. I like how he's playing. His short game's been good, not just because I'm a fan of him, but his short game's good. He's hitting the ball well, and he has the experience to win. Of some of these guys up here, another guy that could make a run at it for sure is the young man Bubba Watson. Okay, so be on the lookout for those guys. And I'm going to have more Masters coverage. Mondays, I'm going to wrap it up with my winner. Okay. All right, let's go to the NBA playoff races. We are down to about 4 games left for everybody pretty much in college or in the NBA right now. Eastern Conference race, Hawks in the 8th spot, Knicks 2 games back, 4 games left. If I had to pick who I liked, I would say I think the Hawks will lock it up just because the Knicks have a tough road. Knicks go at Raptors, home Bulls, at Nets, home against the Raptors. So that's 4 playoff teams. And the Hawks pretty much would have to lose out. They go at the Nets tonight. Heat, Bobcats, Bucks. I could see them going 2-2 in that stretch, and I could see the Knicks easily going 0-4 or 1-3. Okay, especially with Carmelo injured, I'm going Hawks to advance on in that one. And in the Western Conference, we have the Warriors, Suns, Mavs, and Grizzlies all for 6 through 9, all separated by 2 games. Really, the team that could have the worst end of it is the Mavs with only 2 games left. Everybody else has 4. They play the Suns and the Grizz, so they play 2 of the playoff teams. If I had to pick the team that's going to get eliminated, I'm going to have to go with... Man, it's tough. I'm going to have to go with the Suns, I think, because I think the Suns play the Spurs tonight. They could lose to them. Then they have the Mavs and the Grizz, which is tough, and then they finish off with the Kings, okay? The Grizz, I think, could win out easily. They play the 76ers and the Lakers. Then they go up against the Suns and the Grizz, so... We'll see what happens, but I think Warriors will be the 6. Mavericks will be the... No. Warriors 6, Grizz 7, Mavs 8. Suns out. I've said for all along the Suns won't make it, and I don't think they will. So we'll have more on the NBA playoff races next week. We'll have our playoff previews as well. I believe that'll be next Wednesday or Thursday once we know the matchups. I'll tell you who's going to advance on in the first round of the playoffs, and we'll keep that going. All right, last night in Major League Baseball, the Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox 4-1. Michael Pineda pitched great, and there was a substance seen on his hand that looked like pine tar, okay? He says it's dirt. Nothing was brought up about it. Red Sox didn't see. It was on his hand in the 4th. It was off his hand in the 5th. I don't know what to make of it. David Ortiz, after the game, comes out and says everybody uses pine tar. I don't know about that either. David Ortiz kind of taking Pineda's side, I guess. Pineda said it was dirt. He got the win. He pitched good with it and without it. I don't think it's a big issue. You can't just look at, oh yeah, he's throwing a lot better because he has pine tar in his hand. Come on. He pitched well, did well, Yankees won, and this guy could be a huge key if the Yankees are going to succeed down the road. All right, let's do our weekly MLB power rankings. If you remember, just a quick preview since I did it like a week ago. My first power rankings of the year. This is kind of like my preseason. My preseason power rankings. And I had my preseason power rankings 1 through 5. Red Sox 1, Cardinals 2, Dodgers, Tigers, Rays. Okay? My loser of the week has to be the Boston Red Sox. They've fallen out of my power rankings. And I think it's important not to get drawn in on some of these teams that just have a big first week. We have to look at the data. We have to look it through. And I'm not just going to throw a team on there because I think they deserve it, okay? I'm going to keep them ranked, and this is who I got. Coming at number 5, I got the Tampa Bay Rays, 5-5, tied for first in the American League East. They lose Matt Moore. They're playing some tough teams early on, so I like the Rays at 5-5 in 5th place, so they stay in their same spot. Nationals, they jump into the top 5. They're 7-2, pitching well. Strasburg has been well. Bryce Harper's hit the ball pretty well, and they're getting some good production from the middle of their order, so we're going to see what they can do. Nationals in at number 4. My number 3 team are the Cardinals. They're only 5-4, but they're the Cardinals, okay? They are the Cardinals. The Nationals were the highest win team I had on here, and they were 4th. Cardinals, 5-4. I like what they've done. I like what they've done with their new pieces. Matt Adams has been big at first base. The bullpen has been solid, so the Cardinals are in at number 3. Number 2 are the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers have played some tough teams. They played the Giants already. They played the Tigers. They're at 6-4 right now. Hanley Ramirez is hitting the ball well. Yasiel Puig is going to figure it out. Kershaw on the DL. You have to give him a little bit of help there. So I have the Dodgers in at number 2. And my top team in the MLB Power Rankings for this week are the Detroit Tigers at 5-2. I like what the Tigers are doing. They're playing sound baseball. They're hitting the ball well. Miguel Cabrera's playing well. And their starting rotation has been dynamite. So that is my MLB Power Rankings. Now to keep going with baseball, let's get to the New York sports update. Yankees update. Yankees dropped 2 of 3 to the O's. They won last night, the first game of the Red Sox series. They're tied currently with Tampa and Toronto at the top of the East. I mean, this East is crazy. These teams are just going to keep beating each other up all year. Tonight, Yankees at home against Boston, 7:05 first pitch. Lester 0-2 versus CC Sabathia at 1-1. We'll see what CC can do tonight, building off that win in Toronto. And the Mets, after taking 2 out of 3 from Atlanta, are back to just 3 games back of the Washington Nationals. They are traveling out west for a matchup with the Angels tonight. We'll see Dylan G with no wins, no losses, going up against the rookie Tyler Skaggs at 1-0. Just one more quick news and note for you. Eli Manning will have ankle surgery. He is expected to be out for 6 weeks. NASCAR heads to Darlington this weekend. It's going to be an exciting race for sure. Jeff Gordon actually has the most points currently in NASCAR. He's 8th in points because he doesn't have a win. We've had 7 different winners so far. It's been exciting for sure. I'm picking Jeff at Darlington. I'm 2-5 on the year. He's always ran well at Darlington. His cars have been fast, and we'll see if he can get that win and solidify himself as a legitimate contender for the chase. Okay? So, just looking at the points briefly, couple guys outside looking in, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Martin Truex, Danica Patrick, okay? Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. I'll be back on Monday as we'll talk Masters. We'll go around everything as we're getting ready for the NFL Draft in just under a month. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back here Monday. So long.